Good evening, everyone. It's the Rifter event, so I hope everyone's having a lovely 3/11/25. I know I am. So, recent events have been really interesting. So, about a month ago, I got about eight or ten of these little small corporations, like 10-man corporations, and I said, "Hey guys, let's all form up defense fleets for this region to fight." I think it was Godstop, and then it was like Corsair. We were fighting them for the longest time. Then Initiative ultimately stepped in and got rid of them. So awesome. Now the funny thing is about that. After basically all the dust settled and everybody didn't really need the coordination of the alliance together. I guess there was some opportunists, including my own second in command at the time, Cora Nubis, who just like I can list off like 10, 15, even 20 people at this point that have decided to. I understand if people want to make their own corporation, and that's totally fine in the wonderful game of EVE Online. But when you try to backstab somebody and then try to get their members to join you, like it's like Toby Maguire, it's just it's embarrassing because again, there's like 10, 15 of these corporations with like three or four people in it, and it's just like, yeah, it was my officer and then some, maybe another officer and his ults, and then that's basically their corporation. And because they realized how hard leadership is, how hard, like, hey, when you don't have resources and none of your members are like selling you basic ores, you kind of need to go into it and mine your own resources. And that was one of the issues with these 10-man groups, that I would ask them to simply help out the alliance, to simply help out generating resources, because we made over, oh god, over 35 billion in ships during that whole 4 week period of the war. So it's really interesting to just be like, wow, my second in command that was in communication, all these 10-man groups that were whatever, not really participating. um, they just decided to make their own corporation, or I'm sorry, alliance or whatever. And mostly it was on the premise of, thanks Krollo for defending our structures, but we're gonna go move into nullsec. And I'm like, you guys don't want to move into nullsec. That's bad jamming. Like, you guys got like T1 algoses. There's no way you guys are gonna secure a null system. This is ridiculous. And there's only like 7 of you, because it's like, even though there was 9 or 7 or 9 corporations, only like a handful of people would show up on grid. So that's why I'm like, oh, okay, that's wonderful. The people who didn't participate and didn't even show up to defense fleets betrayed me. All right, cool. But anyways, so for this Rifter event that's going on right now, um, obviously I'm going to be going Amar. Um, if everyone is fully aware, they just dropped a selection where you can pick a faction for the event, and I don't know if I'm probably gonna have to watch like a Dr. Oz or Astarothi video, but I don't know if it's loosely tied to if you vote for, or if you if you go behind the faction of Amar and then they decide to, I don't know, be in the lead, that you're also going to get like contribute you're gonna get rewards from other players contributing to the Amarian faction. So I'm like, who knows? So I'm hoping for the best. Amar wins again, but I'm pretty sure either the Society of Conscious Thought or some other faction is gonna win, because that's usually the winner. Surprisingly, I didn't see Kaldari this time around. I only saw Evermore and Society of Conscious Thought, which isn't Kaldari. It's mostly the Edo Com Concord, Neutral Empire, but yeah. But yeah, that's really all I got to report. Just mass recruiting now, because the thing is, whenever these betrayals go down, I have to like go dark, go silent for a couple of days, and just like watch all the people who were basically kind of like, if they weren't loyal to me, I kind of don't want to put them in the position where it's like, hey man, I thought you were my friend. No, I'm just gonna watch them, and then they're gonna leave. They're gonna make up some BS story like, "Hey man, blah blah blah, blah, I want to leave," and it's like, no, you left because this guy in a six-man organization told you to leave, and it's like, hey, if that's their thing, that's their thing. But I think it's really scummy and really awkward because again, these people, they're playing the same sandbox we're all playing in, and a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, I'm still gonna have my organization, and I wonder if they're going to have their their 4-man or 5-man organization still. It's most case scenarios where people, they think they can betray me, pull a bender, make their own corporation. They realize how hard it is, and they either a, because of their pride, stick in a 5-man corporation, or immediately quit and join like Brave. But I wouldn't be talking about Brave because I don't really know if Brave's doing a lot of recruiting right now. I know Brave's doing a lot of herding. I know a lot of people are recruiting in like multiple areas, but the thing is, I think Brave would definitely need it, because like I think I went on Dotland the other day and there was just massive like red. I think -600 or -800. I was like, wow, I only lost like 70 members that were in like 9 loose corporations. It's like it's like nothing, in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, Go Amar. Seems like the economy's doing well. It's kind of just stable. It's not good or bad. I mean, it's kind of okay. I can't complain. I guess they did some remixes where it kind of feels like I am getting more money for the materials I'm putting in, compared to like 3 months ago, compared to like December, where I was putting in like, in my opinion, 2 billion worth of Mexillion, and then I was getting like maybe 1.3 back. So yeah, I'm getting better returns now. So yeah, leave me any comments or anything like that if you need anything from me. Yeah, I'll be on the game.